Welcome back to Reece Life Dad Life.
Hey, we're back with the results of the RLDL Custom Challenge today.
Day number 1 saw a lot of awesome action. Real Feel Fishing jumped out to the lead with 53.5 inches. Beard Zero was second with 47. A lot of groups in the 40s with 5 teams with the 3 limits and 3 more with 2. And Lost Anchor Fishing caught the biggest fish of the challenge on that initial day at 20.5 inches. On day 2, you saw the big move was Beard Zero taking over the top spot at 56.25 inches, making a big move for himself and really getting him in the lead where he would stay the rest of the time, but he wasn't without a lot of challenge pushing him forward. Day 3 saw a lot of movement on the leaderboard. Beard Zero added more with 58 inches. Live the Fish jumped into the mix at 44.5 inches with 3 fish. And we saw 7 total anglers now have a 3 fish limit in the challenge.
Day number 4.
Day number 4 saw Live the Fish jump into the 50s club, which was pretty epic to get into that 50s level with 3 long bass. Was the third person to get into that, along with Real Feel Fishing and Beard Zero Fishing.
Day number 5.
Day number 5 saw our friend at Shane Flynn Outdoors jumping into the 50 club with 52.25 inches, and Hook Life kept inching up, fraction by fraction, moving closer to that 50 mark. Day 6 saw Beard Zero Fishing get the 59 inches, and 8 of the contestants now had a 3 fish limit, and that included Real Feel Fishing, Shane Flynn Outdoors, Hook Life, who jumped into the 50-inch club that day, Reece Life Dad Life, that was Reece, Lowballin' Outdoors, Dad Life Fishing Adventures, rounding up the crew at 3 fish limit.
On day 7, we saw Lost Anchor Fishing jumping into the 50s club.
Woohoo! That was number 5 in the 50s club with Hook Life, Shane Flynn Outdoors, Lost Anchor Fishing, Real Feel Fishing, and our leader at the time, Beard Zero Fishing, with that monster 59 inches. Day 8 was a big moment with our friend at Fish Smack caught his 3rd smallmouth on that custom chatterbait. That was an awesome moment. He was the only one that was able to catch smallmouth on the bait. He really worked hard to get it done and got his 3rd fish for the limit on that. And that rounded off that 11 contestants now had a 3 fish limit, and 6 of them were in the 50s club. Read off that list. Beard Zero Fishing won this contest with 59 inches. But it wasn't because he didn't have some stiff competition coming up at that last second. So Real Feel Fishing made a charge for 56.5. Hook Life went for 56. Lost Anchor Fishing 52.75, and also the big bass for the contest again at 20.5. That was pretty epic. Shane Flynn Outdoors also at 52.25. Dad Life Fishing Adventures, I caught a couple nice ones that day. Got 51. Live the Fish still at 50. Did a great job. 7 fishermen broke the 50-inch mark. That's an epic 3 bass length right there. True North Outdoor Adventures rounded up at 43.25. Fish Smack at 43. Reece Life Dad Life, Mr. Reece right here at 42.5. And Lowballin' Outdoors at 42. The rest of the group had some struggles, but they had a lot of fun. The whole contest was a good time of catching fish, but a lot of conversation was about losing baits. So it was kind of crazy about, oh, we got a bait snagged. We had one of our contestants go out and fight a mother goose using an umbrella to get his bait back so he could go fishing again, and got some upgrades because he got that bait back before he lost it to a mega bass. He said he hooked up to a mega bass. We can't wait to see that video coming up from True North Outdoor Adventures. So that was pretty epic story right there. But the big story was Beard Zero Fishing got out on the kayak and kept getting monster bass. Got a 20 and 2 19s to make one heck of a bag. We were so excited to have all the contestants participate in this event. Reece, what was your takeaway from fishing in your first challenge? What was it like the day we went?
Well, there was a lot of pressure on me. This is my first time having competition, and yeah, there was just a lot of pressure. I'm like, oh, why did I do this?
Yeah. Reece had some emotions, didn't you? He struggled to get a first fish. We kind of tag team on the first one for him on the board, and then he was fishing really hard to try to get his first fish solo, and he got it. He got a nice hook set, and you went to lift it out of the water, didn't you? A little too hard, and what happened?
It came off.
It came off, and he really got bummed out. And if you've watched that video from us going around that awesome pond at a good friend of ours' house, you would watch the next cast. He makes a cast and it goes through the limbs of the tree, and all of a sudden, what happens?
I get a fish.
He gets a fish. And it was such a battle to try to get that fish through the limbs. We finally got it. And then Reece was able to catch one more fishing off the cool dock there. He had a really nice bite there. And that was a good moment for him.
Though in mid-April, we ended up catching fish on topwater.
Yeah, so once we had made a full lap around the pond, we both had a 3-bag limit at that moment with the chatterbait. We had seen quite a bit of action at the pond, and Reece had said, well, let's go throw that whopper plopper. I really want to see it. So the first cast with the whopper plopper, we missed 3 fish that jumped for it. The next cast, we caught one, right? And then we caught a couple more on it. In April, things were going. We had this weird temperature variation during the event here in Indiana. We started off very warm. We had days in the 80s, and we ended in days just barely getting to the upper 40s and 50s at the end. So we went from spawning weather to normal pre-spawn April weather during the event. And for us, I was able to get some really nice bass on the last day, fishing more of a pre-spawn pattern, but we weren't able to get any on that warm-up, any of the big ones, because I think they were actually working on spawning, which really makes it tough to catch on a moving bait like a chatterbait. But we got back into the action, and actually the day after the event, or 2 days after the event, went out and caught what would be the biggest bass of the year so far at 19.5 inches on that chatterbait. So we started getting back into that pre-spawn pattern, which we're really hoping to capture with this. But we had fishermen fishing post-spawn all the way down in Texas. We had fishermen fishing the very beginnings of pre-spawn in Michigan, all in the same time. And it was very interesting to see everybody work hard, have fun. We got lots of good information about the chatterbait and what we'll do going forward if we make more of them. And it was fun to see everybody's view on the trailers and the different things that they use. Please watch their videos. Again, there will be a link to a playlist on our channel, on Reece Life Dad Life, that you can go to, and it'll be in the bio of this video that shows all of the videos that have been released so far, and as this goes on, all the videos that will still be released showing the footage of fishing during the challenge. So we want to thank all the contestants that joined us. We want to thank all the contestants that joined us for this event. This is our 3rd RLDL challenge. We kicked it off last year with the Booyah Challenge, then we had the Topwater Bash, and now we had the Custom Challenge. We are thinking about doing more. The Topwater Bash will happen again this fall. We know that for sure. But we may be looking at something in the summer too. If you're interested, a YouTuber that's interested in competing in these challenges, we would love to hear from you. You can shoot us an email or message us on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you very much. Reece, you have anything to say before we sign off?
Nope.
All right. If you enjoyed this video, pound that like button, send us a comment, And subscribe to this channel and also check out Dad Life Fishing Adventures as well. Thank you, and we'll see you next time out on the water.
Woo!
Woo!